You've got a greeting card emergency.
Hello and welcome to Greeting Card Emergency. I'm your host, David Ellis Dickerson, the Greeting Card Laureate of Public Radio. Now, in the wake of Hurricane Sandy, my old neighborhood back in New York is completely flooded under. I'm really worried about places I used to go to, like, Otto's Shrunken Head and Planet Rose and Doc Holliday's. I did a lot of drinking. Anyway, it's occurred to me then at this point that there's not that many cards to give to people when they've suffered some kind of, housing calamity. And so I thought that's what I would dedicate this episode of Greeting Card Emergency to: 3 cards for people who have lost their homes or their businesses or something. I wanted to start the first one with just a general command because, of course, not all these events happen on the news. Sometimes they just, or they make the news, in small regional markets or something, but you really can. Like, I lost an entire place due to mold. A friend of mine's house burned down on the other coast just a little while ago. So this first card, is for that kind of situation. It says floods, fires, lightning, earthquakes. Sometimes physics is an asshole. Glad you're okay. Second card is for something like what happened with Irene. When Irene hit, I happened to be living in New Jersey, and everyone was, panicking, and it was all a big deal, and then not much happened. And so I thought that's a common enough occurrence. I mean, it happened to most of Manhattan. As bad as Manhattan's been hit, most of New York is still okay. And so this card is appropriate for a lot of them. It shows a little cartoon. It shows 2 people sitting at a cafe or something, and one of them says, and when I finally got to the supermarket, the only bread left was pumpernickel. I know, my internet and cable went out, and I had to read a book. This is good cheese. And the caption is, First World Disaster Stories. Inside it says, with sympathy on your nationally newsworthy night of inconvenience. But the third and final card I want to give is the one I actually give to the people in my old neighborhood, the people who really did suffer. I mean, the pictures have just been horrifying. And it's this one. It's much simpler, much direct, but much more direct and straightforward. It goes like this. I not only care about how you're doing, I'm going to keep caring after the news cameras are gone. Stay in touch. Why not send your requests to greetingcardemergency@gmail.com, and in the meantime, I hope this has made your day slightly more pleasant.
Misery loves company.